Scene script. Have you ever pondered why biodiversity is crucial, particularly in the Amazon rainforest? Let's take a moment to appreciate the majesty of the Amazon, one of the most biodiverse places on our planet. This verdant oasis is teeming with life, home to an astonishing array of creatures and plants. Picture this: over 3 million species, including 2,500 different types of trees, all coexisting in a complex, interwoven tapestry of life. But the Amazon is more than just a treasure trove of species. It's a powerhouse of ecological functions that play a vital role in our global environment. Think of it as Earth's natural service provider. From water purification to air quality control, the Amazon's vast biodiversity is hard at work. It's a natural water treatment plant, filtering toxins and impurities from the water that countless species, including humans, depend on. It's also an enormous air purifier, scrubbing the atmosphere clean of pollutants and replacing them with life-sustaining oxygen. And there's more. The Amazon's biodiversity is a natural disease control center, with many species playing crucial roles in keeping harmful pathogens in check. It's a global pollination hub, with an army of insects, birds, and bats ensuring the continuation of plant species. It's a soil fertility factory, with countless microorganisms enriching the earth and providing the nutrients plants need to grow. Then there's the Amazon's role as a massive carbon storage unit. The forest's trees and plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, storing it in their trunks, branches, and roots. This helps regulate the planet's climate by reducing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. But this intricate web of life is under threat, and the consequences are far-reaching. What is causing this biological jewel to lose its sparkle? The Amazon rainforest, a vibrant oasis of biodiversity, is under threat. The culprits? Human activities that show little regard for the intricate web of life that calls the Amazon home. Deforestation is the most prominent threat, a relentless force that continues to eat away at this green paradise. Land grabbing for agriculture, industry, and urban development has led to vast swathes of forest being cleared. Industrialized agriculture, with its heavy machinery and monoculture practices, bulldozes over the diverse flora and fauna, leaving in its wake a barren landscape devoid of the biodiversity that once thrived. But the threats don't stop there. Mining and logging operations, driven by insatiable global demand, are also major contributors to the destruction. These activities not only lead to the loss of habitats, but also disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The noisy, polluting presence of these operations scares away wildlife, alters water sources, and leaves scars on the landscape that can take centuries to heal. Infrastructure development, such as roads and dams, further fragments the habitat. These developments often open up previously inaccessible areas of the forest to human activity, paving the way for more deforestation and habitat loss. The result of these threats is a loss of biodiversity that is alarming in its scale and speed. Species are becoming extinct at a rate up to 1,000 times faster than natural rates. This isn't just about the loss of individual species, though that is tragic enough. It's about the unraveling of an entire ecosystem, as the loss of one species can have a domino effect on others. This isn't just a story of local destruction. The loss of biodiversity in the Amazon has far-reaching implications. This is a global crisis, a red flag warning us that our actions have consequences, that we are pushing our planet's life support systems to their limits. The loss of biodiversity is not just a local issue, it's a global crisis. What happens when we strip the Amazon of its biodiversity? A sobering question, isn't it? Well, the consequences are severe to say the least. The Amazon, as one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, plays a key role in maintaining our planet's health. It's not just about the millions of species that call the Amazon home, it's about the essential functions this ecosystem provides. From water purification and air quality control, to disease regulation, pollination, soil fertility, and carbon storage, the Amazon is a powerhouse for our planet's well-being. Now, imagine if we start to lose these functions. For instance, the disruption of the hydrological cycle. This cycle, powered by the Amazon's vast vegetation, helps regulate our planet's water distribution and climate. If we lose this, we risk altering rainfall patterns, potentially causing droughts in some areas and floods in others. Then there's the potential transformation of the Amazon rainforest into a savanna. It may sound far-fetched, but it's a real possibility if deforestation continues at its current pace. This would mean the loss of a massive carbon sink, accelerating climate change. Not to mention the untold number of species that would lose their homes, leading to a catastrophic loss of biodiversity. And let's not forget the increased risk of zoonotic disease outbreaks due to deforestation. As we encroach upon wildlife habitats, we come into closer contact with species carrying diseases that can jump to humans. This isn't just speculation, it's a pattern we've seen time and time again. The consequences of losing the Amazon's biodiversity are severe and far-reaching. It's not just about the loss of exotic species we might never see. It's about the health of our planet and the survival of future generations. So, let's not mince words here. The stakes are high and time is running out. But all hope is not lost. There are ways to combat this biodiversity crisis. In the face of such a daunting challenge, individuals, communities, and organizations worldwide are rising to protect the Amazon's precious biodiversity. Indigenous communities, the original custodians of these lands, play a crucial role. Their intimate knowledge of the ecosystem, honed over generations, is invaluable in conservation efforts. Empowering these communities, respecting their rights, and learning from their sustainable practices can go a long way in preserving the Amazon's immense biodiversity. But this fight doesn't just rest on the shoulders of the indigenous communities. Organizations, both local and international, are tirelessly working to protect the Amazon. From conducting groundbreaking research to lobbying for stricter laws against deforestation, their efforts are instrumental. They're advocating for sustainable practices, pushing for policies that prioritize the environment over short-term gains. Conserving habitats is another critical aspect of this fight. It's not just about preventing the loss of species, but also about maintaining the complex web of life that these species form part of. Every creature, every plant has a role to play in this intricate system. Protecting their habitats means safeguarding the functions they perform, which are often essential for the health of our planet. And let's not forget the countless individuals doing their part. From scientists dedicating their lives to studying the Amazon's biodiversity, to activists risking everything to stand against deforestation, every effort counts. Every tree planted, every piece of information shared, every step towards living more sustainably contributes to this fight. In this grand scheme of things, it's easy to feel insignificant. But remember, every drop in the ocean counts. The fight to save the Amazon's biodiversity is not just a fight for the rainforest, it's a fight for our planet's future. The fight to save the Amazon's biodiversity is a fight for our planet's future. So, what can you do to contribute to this fight? You might be surprised to know that each one of us has a significant role to play in preserving biodiversity. It's not just about the big actions, but also those seemingly small choices we make in our daily lives. One key step you can take is supporting sustainable businesses. These are companies that prioritize the environment in their operations. They may use eco-friendly materials, employ sustainable production processes, or contribute to conservation efforts. By choosing to support these businesses, you're sending a clear message to the market that sustainability matters, and it's something you're willing to invest in. Reducing your carbon footprint is another important step. This could mean taking public transportation or cycling instead of driving, reducing your energy consumption at home, or making dietary changes such as eating less meat. Small steps, when multiplied by millions of people, can make a significant impact on the health of our planet. Advocacy is another powerful tool at your disposal. You can use your voice to advocate for policies that protect the Amazon and other biodiverse regions. This might involve signing petitions, writing to your local representatives, or participating in peaceful protests. Remember, change often starts with the actions of dedicated individuals. Education is also crucial. The more people understand about the importance of biodiversity, the more they are likely to take action. Share your knowledge with others, whether it's through social media in your local community, or even just in conversations with friends and family. In the end, it's about understanding that we're all interconnected. The choices we make, the products we buy, the food we eat, the energy we use, it all has an impact. And that impact can either contribute to the problem or be part of the solution. Every action counts. Join the fight for the Amazon, for biodiversity, and for our planet's future.